What's up, y'all? It's your boy Black Iowa, and welcome to a special Super Bowl edition of Cooking with Black Iowa. Today, we're going to step outside to the grill, and we're going to make my famous ribs. We better hurry up, though, if we want to make it in time for kickoff. So let's go and get started. Man, that's good stuff. Made right there in Kansas City. Woo! I haven't had that in a while. Now, the first thing that we're going to do today is we've had our ribs marinating in apple juice overnight. They've been sitting in the refrigerator, and so they should be good and soaked in that apple juice, baby. Gives it a sweet flavor. Sweet, sweet meat. Look at that, baby. Woo! So now, we're going to take our dry rub, and this is Famous Dave's Rib Rub. And it says here that you can use it on everything. Well, I use it on ribs. So we're going to take it and we're going to sprinkle a generous portion on here. I mean, you want to cover it pretty good. You want to get to where you really can't see any of the meat at all. And then, once you're at that point, take your hands. You're going to get a little messy today, but it's going to be worth it, baby. You take your hands here and you rub that in. That's why they call it dry rub, sir. Rub it in there, massage it real good, and sing to it, sweet, sweet meat. Yes, sir. Make sure that it's got a good even coating. Make sure that it's everywhere across it. Kind of want it to look something like that. See what I mean? Then we're going to flip it over and do the other side the exact same way. Now the back side, it may not look as good as that front side, and that's okay, but you just want to make sure that you try your best. That's all I ask of you. Go ahead and rub that in there. Make sure you get it everywhere, right there, right there, right there. Alright. That's looking good right there. So now we're going to go outside and fire up our grill, and after a while we'll be ready to put these on. Alright, now as you can see here, I have two separate grills. I've got this big, real nice grill that's got an adjustable bottom to it where you can raise and lower the charcoal for different heat. That's a nice grill, man. My brother gave that to me. I like to use that one for brisket and stuff like that, and we could use it for the ribs and it would work really well. But we're actually going to use a small grill today, and the reason we're going to do that is because I want to show y'all that you can make these on pretty much any grill that you have. As long as there's space for them. This is a grill that I bought at Walmart, and it was actually the cheapest one they had. So I'm going to prove to you that you can make these delicious ribs, and you really don't need a big old fancy grill as nice as it is to have. So what we're going to do is we're going to load our charcoal up in there, and then we're going to fire it up. Alright, now here comes the fun part. We're going to take our lighter fluid, and we're going to light these coals right here. Make sure you cover them evenly. You want them all to burn at the same consistency. About right. Set this away from the grill, far away. Then we're going to get our trusty lighter and light it up. There it goes. Man, it's nice out here too. Beautiful day for this. Beautiful day. As you can see, we got our coals going there. We're going to let those roll for a while until they're white hot. We'll be ready to put our ribs on. Whew, golly. Alright, I don't know if you can really see that or not, but you see how our coals are predominantly ashed? And if you can see, there's a little warm ember under there, baby. So now we're going to take our grill cleaner and we're going to spread these coals out evenly so that we can lay our grill on and then put our meat on. Now you want to make sure that these aren't too done, because when you do, you push them apart, they'll fall apart and turn to ash, and you don't want to make an ash out of yourself. So make sure that they're still kind of a little black. They've still got a little bit left to burn. Now we're just kind of going to kick them around. You want to make sure that you cover everything evenly. And see how they're still kind of flaming just a little bit? We're going to let them sit just a little bit longer like that, spread out, and make sure that they all get to where they're white hot. See, that's about how you want it. So now, we're going to come over here and grab our grill grate. Watch your fingers. Watch your fingers, if you can get it in there. Set that on there like that. And we'll let that go for a couple more minutes before we put our ribs on. Yep. That's just about where we want it. These are good and hot. You want to make sure it's still hot. People say low and slow, but if you wait too long, you'll never get it, you know, it'll never be cooked all the way. So, we're going to take our beautiful ribs right here, and we're going to go face down. We're going to put them face down when we put them down so that the meat cooks first. If you have a thicker part like this part here, make sure you put it over the coals first. Yeah, you hear that? That's the sound of success. That's right, baby, that's right. Look at my nasty old fingers. But we'll get that fixed. Put that lid on there, seal it up. And if you got a vent on your grill, you want to open it a little bit just so we can get some airflow in there. It'll keep that fire burning. So now we'll let those go for a while. I'm out of beer. I got to go inside and get me another one. Then we'll check them about halfway through my next beer. Y'all stay tuned. Now that's nice. That's nice right there. It's a beautiful day out here today. I'm drinking some Boulevard wheat. I don't know if you all caught that earlier, but I'm sipping Boulevard wheat today. Got to be everything Kansas City. Kansas City barbecue, Kansas City Chiefs, Kansas City beer. You know, I live in Marshall, and that's about an hour and a half from where Kansas City is, but my brother's there. Some of my best friends are there. I've had some of my best times there. And I've been a Chiefs fan since I was a little kid, so seeing them go to the Super Bowl, it really does a lot for me and warms my heart, and I just hope they can pull it off today, and I think that they will. But, you know, it's 60 degrees out here in January. Chiefs are in the Super Bowl. I got ribs on the barbecue. Sun shines on a dog's ass some days. I mean, it's just a wonderful day. I looked up and down the street and there's Chiefs flags. People got red porch lights. It's just a wonderful, wonderful day. Everybody's representing the Chiefs and we're all ready to go, baby. Speaking of ready to go, we better get back over here and check on these ribs. Yeah, buddy. Look at that, baby. Smoking. Need to go just a little bit longer. I just flipped these over. We're going to let them go, man, quite a bit longer. See, when I'm cooking my ribs, I never really measure by time. I've kind of learned to measure by beer. So I would say about another beer on this side. Then we're going to flip it over again and do like a half a beer. Then we'll be ready to add our barbecue sauce. Alright, now I've went ahead and flipped these, and I've gone ahead and added our barbecue sauce. I've done that off camera. Today we're going to be using Sweet Baby Ray's honey barbecue sauce. You want to use about half a bottle per side. I'll show you how these are looking right now, baby. Woo-wee. Smoky, 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 smoky. But look at that. Oh, goodness gracious me. Smoky barbecue ribs, baby. We're going to let those go a little bit. We're going to flip them over, and then we're going to put barbecue sauce on the other side and let it go just a little bit longer. Like I say, you just kind of have to eyeball it. You'll know when it's done. So we're going to let that go a minute, flip it over, put sauce on the other side, and then we'll be ready to go inside and cut these suckers up, boy. Woo! Well, look at that. I'm out. And that means that these are done. That's what it means to me. And it also means that I need to go inside and get me a freshie, baby. So, I'm going to take these ribs off. We're going to walk inside. Then we're going to cut them up. Man, I almost hate to go inside, though. It's so nice out here. But I sure as hell don't want to let them ribs burn. So we're going to go ahead and take them off. And I'll see y'all inside. Ah, yeah. Alright, y'all. Ribs are ready to go. So we're getting ready to cut them up. Now what you want to do is get a good knife. This knife right here is a buck knife, man. My friend JC gave me this, and it's probably the best knife I got in my house, for real. So we're going to use this today. Thank you, JC. what you want to do is when you look at this, you'll see where the bones are. You'll see right where they are, and basically you just want to go right down the middle of them, and you don't want to get too close to either side. That way, you know, everything's got the same amount of meat on it. So we're going to start right here at this end, and I'll just show y'all a few, and then I'll go ahead and do the rest. I mean, it's not rocket science or anything. I'm sure y'all can handle this, but for effect, here we go. See how easy it cuts, baby? It's going to be tender and ready to go. Oh my God, I can smell that, baby. That's just about right. Like I said, we're just going to cut a few right quick just to show y'all what I'm talking about. Because look at this, dude. Look at that. Oh! Oh! So we're going to finish cutting these up. We're going to get our sides done. And then it's going to be ready to taste. Yeah! Alright, y'all, check it out. We got some loaded potato salad. We got some baked beans that I doctored up. And of course, we got our nice barbecue ribs. And you know I got to get in here and get me some of this now. Man. Alright, baby. The time has come. The ribs are done. And I'm going to have the first bite for myself. Get that one right there. Man, it looks good. Look at that. Oh, man. That's good stuff. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like victory. It tastes like a Chiefs victory. And you know what? Win, lose, or tie, it's Chiefs till I die. Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed this special Super Bowl edition of Cooking with Black Howard. Make sure and like and subscribe and watch all my other cooking videos right here on YouTube. Y'all have a good one, and go Chiefs, baby!